northern pike. Now I'm going to show you what I do as far as canning. Now I do have these two bowls here with fillets. I am the only step I did not show you guys. So these fillets soaked in salt water overnight, and then what you want to do is take them out, rinse them really good. You don't want that additional salt; it makes them taste way too salty. So yeah, just rinse them off really good. How much salt? Probably half a cup of salt, just regular salt. I just put in there. And then to do this, you're gonna need liquid smoke. Bring it a little closer. 72 cents is all it costs. It's really cheap to can fish. Now, as you know, northern pike have Y bones, so when you can them, this will break down the Y bones. Yeah, so right now I got the rings and the lids in hot water, or the water's heating up, and then yeah, I'll just kind of take you all the way through it. This is just another way to eat pike. Obviously they're easy to catch, and a lot of people tend to struggle with northern pike as far as eating, and yeah, they're awesome. You can, once they're canned, you can use them like a tuna fish sandwich, you know, the same kind of thing as tuna. You can just crackers and cheese. You can, we've done like a clam chowder soup, but with the canned northern, we've done that. Or you can just eat it straight. It's good straight too, right out of the jar. Yeah, let's get into it. Now you don't need to dry your fillets off. All you gotta do is take them out, and you just cut them into chunks. You know, about yay big. About like that. They'll shrink down once they cook in there. But that's about the chunks I like. So you don't have to get too critical with it. They're gonna get shoved in a jar, so yeah, it's about the right size. These are all pretty decent ones. But yeah, I'm gonna go through the rest of these. I actually got 8 northern pike to do. And yeah, I'll show you. I don't want to show you every single one, but yeah, that's just the gist of it. Just about the size, well, like that, pieces like that. Alright, I'll bring you back in a bit. Alright, now what you're gonna want to do is take your liquid smoke. I got them all cubed up. I got a quarter teaspoon. Now, I like using a quarter on the bottom, put the fillets in, and then a quarter on top. It gives it a little bit more smoky flavor. Now my dad, he only likes a quarter, but I like a little bit more smokiness. So I do bottom and top, that way that smoky flavor gets all the way through it. If you guys don't really like smoky flavor, I guess use only a quarter. If you like a little more smokiness, use, you know, quarter bottom, quarter top. But anyways, with your jars here now, what you want to look for on jars, I've actually had jars explode in the canner. That's due to cracks or chips. You just want to check over, especially your top here. Check over the top, make sure there's no chips in it so you get a good seal on your lid. That's pretty much it. Let's I'll show you one here. Okay, that's a quarter. And it doesn't take a whole lot to get that flavor, that smoky flavor in there. Now, got the quarter in the bottom of it. Just take your fillets, start dropping them in. just like so. Super simple. This is not hard to do, like at all. It takes more time than anything. And you want to stuff these tight, because as they break down, it's going to give it more room in there. So get them tight in there. You can fit quite a bit in one jar. Now, that's about as full as I like to get them. I like to leave, there you guys go. I like to leave about, only up to about right there. Now I leave that top portion with no fish in it. That's about all the further I go. And then, usually I do this after I rinse my hand, but for video purposes, I'm going to show you. And then a quarter on top, just like that. I'm going to do all the rest of these, and then, yeah, catch you in a bit. Alrighty, so now I got all the fish in. Now you want to wipe the tops of these in case if there's any fish or liquid smoke or whatever, so you get a nice good seal. Just wipe the top. Wound up getting 4 here. I had a little bit left over, so I had to really try to pack in the rest of the fish, because I didn't want like a half a jar. So I just wipe off the top. Just like that. I think this one still needs liquid smoke on top. Oh no, it's got some in there. There. Now once you wipe the top of your jars, put that over there for now. Go over here. So now these came to a boil, and then I just put on low heat just to keep them warm, the lids and rings. Now, bring these jars on over. Take a lid, place it right on top. These little things come in handy, just like a little magnet deal. Get them in the canning section. Just like so. Eight fish, 4 jars. I got a lid with it. There we go. Now, when you put these on, you don't want to He-Man them on. You just get them hand tight. Don't really rink on them, because you're gonna have a heck of a time getting them off. You just hand tighten them, just like that. Let me get this one started. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to put water in this. I should turn you guys a little bit. I'm going to need more water than this, I'm sure, but. Do that. And then I put canning salt. You really don't have to, but I think it helps so the jars don't just get discolored. I just pour some in. Probably half a cup, to be honest with you. It's not really coming out very good. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay, now I gotta get more water in. But first, before we do that, set our jars. Now you don't want your jars touching. This will hold 7, but we're only doing 4, so we can really space them out. But if you're doing 7, just make sure the jars aren't touching. Now, I'm gonna pour water in, and I'll show you what it looks like before we put the lid and get going here. All right, so that's what they look like. I'd say, I don't know, ½ inch from the ring, from the metal ring. That's how much water you want. Put your lid on, just like that. Oh, come on. There she goes. Make sure she's locked. Now, turn the heat on to high. Let that water heat on up. And when this starts spitting, like, then you know your water's getting heated up. You put this on. And I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. Alright, you see how it's starting to bubble? You can see the steam coming, starting to bubble. Now it's time to put on the little piece on top of it, a little stopper piece. Stopper piece going on. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get this up to 10 pounds of pressure. And once we're at 10 pounds, you have to adjust your heat. So I'm going to turn it all the way down. And I already know from doing this in the past that I'm probably going to have to scoot this back in order, because it takes very, very little heat once you're at 10 pounds of pressure. Now, once we're at 10 pounds of pressure, we're gonna maintain it for 90 minutes. 90 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure. And then once 90 minutes is up, the only thing I do is I kill the heat. I let it go all the way down to 0. I don't touch nothing. I let it go all the way down to 0, cool completely off. Then I pop the lid and take the jars out. I'll catch you guys in a little bit though. Alrighty, we're at 10 pounds. Got the timer on, 90 minutes. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so it's been a little over half an hour. Still maintaining 10. Now, if you look at it, it's low. Like really low, like I was saying. And even then, I still have to move this back a little bit, and then up a little bit, and back a little bit. You guys, you just got to keep playing with it a little bit. But it don't take hardly any heat to maintain 10 pounds. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, that's it. Just got done cooling down. It's reading 0. Pop the lid. Still going to be pretty hot, but just take them all out. Set them over here. Now the only thing left is once these cool down all the way, you press down on the lids and they pop. That means they're not sealed, so you have to put them in the fridge and eat them that week. If they're sealed, they can go right into dry storage, and then I usually try to eat them within a year. And that's it. It's that simple. Hopefully you guys like that, and hopefully I help somebody out that's wondering what to do with their northern pike. And to all my subscribers, just want to say thank you. And everybody else, if you can, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you later.